Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela and this is My Precious Yarnery. So, I just want to, listen, I made this, it's so soft, it's so cuddly. I made this when I was not so well. So, what this would usually take me just a couple of days, it took me over a week to do. But I don't have a tutorial on it or anything. I just made it because I was only up for I was only awake for a couple hours a day. Couldn't sit up very well. But I wanted to show you what I made. I love this. Oh, it's so soft and cuddly. It's going to be so nice over, my nightie. When I run around. Listen, I live in the country. I don't have to get dressed. The only time I really get dressed anymore is when I'm going out and when I'm doing video. And this time, like for the next few videos, you're going to see me like this because I'm doing them all in one day. So anyways, this is what I did. I love this yarn. Now, I opted to do black and white because I can't do a tutorial out of that. I have this in the same I have this yarn in the same yarn in pink and white, which would be, I'm saving it for a tutorial. This yarn though, guys, this yarn, let me talk about it. I don't have the number, but it is called, it comes in these donuts and there's wool in this, and you would never, you never know. Yeah, This is softer than some acrylics, I'm telling you. Now, this is what I had left. I had 2 bags, and each bag comes with 4 donuts. My phone. So, it is Nordic. There, I'll just put it up there. Nordic. Yeah, let's call it that. 23% wool, 64% acrylic, 13% polyamide, 100 grams, 155 meters. Do not know how many yards. Not a clue. 6 to a 7 millimeter hook. I used a 9 or 10. I think 10. Yeah, I used 10 hook. It is a a super bulky 6. It's very thick. It is chain spun. Let me show you. Oh, it is chain spun. Oh. Oh, it's coming. Do you see that? It is chain spun. It's super thick. It's super soft. This is just something that I can just run around the house with. You could wear that out. I don't think it's that bad. But out of all, you get 4 donuts. I used, 4 donuts in a bag. I had 2 bags, so I used 7 donuts. Less than 7 donuts for this sweater. And it's big, it's bulky for me. So it's about an extra large. I'm sure. Nothing fancy in it. I use the stitch that I learned from the cat. It's behind there. The cat's meow. I learned from that stitch. And then the trim, I think, is just single crochet. That's it. Nothing fancy. I couldn't think enough to do anything fancy during that. This, I am going to figure out, and I think it would be maybe I'll do a tutorial on it, but do it a little bit different, like the trim, because it's got to be, I don't know. The trim is nice. It's simple. It's easy. And I could have put a hood on it because I had a whole ball left. This ball, and being super bulky, it goes by fast. Real fast. I made 3 panels, and then I sewed it together. Yep, that's all I did. I couldn't do anything that I had to think. No. And it turned out. So I'm really happy with that. So listen, I called my great friend from the States, and I was talking to her yesterday. So I knew she was okay. Everything was fine with everything that happened with the hurricanes. I didn't want to ask. But we were talking. I said, do you have this in your stash? I need one more. I said, please, if you have it in your stash, could you send it to me? I'll be more than happy to pay for it. I need one more for a project. And y'all know how much yarn Nancy has. She's like, oh, I know I have it. I know. I said, don't worry if you can't find it. Don't worry. It's not that big of a deal. She thinks she doesn't go to Hobby Lobby much. I said, do not go a special trip for this, because I can come up with something else. She says she's going to try and find it. And if she does, I'll be super excited, because I got this yarn when I lived there. I can't go to the States. I don't have a passport anymore. I let it run out. But it's fine. So hopefully she'll find it. If not, I'll come up with something else. This yarn, I love this yarn. It's amazing. So her and I had a great discussion. I missed her so much. We talked yarn. Can you imagine? Just for an hour, we're on FaceTime talking yarn. Best conversation in the world. So thank you, Nancy, for that. She made me feel so good. I just wanted to get that out there, and tell her how amazing she is and how much I appreciate her for even just looking for it, and even just the conversation. Love her so much. She's just a doll. I think that's all for this video. I have one more video to do today. I went out today's. I've already did a whole video that I didn't record. Sat here talking to myself, not even to the camera. I went first thing in the morning. When I got up, it was light out, which it's a blessing for me. Right now, it's still. Listen, it's only 9:00 here, and I've done literally 3 videos, but only 2. Really, this one and the other one is working. Yeah, this one's recording. It's 9:15 in the morning here, which is actually 8:15. Only had 2 cups of coffee. So after this video, I'm sitting down having a cup of coffee, and then I got to do one more video. And then I got to do all the. Well, I don't do much. Let's face it. I don't do much of, it is what it is. It's really basic here at My Precious Yarnery. It's so basic, but I like it. This is what makes me happy. So the editing I got to do, I basically just add my front, the yarn ball on there and a little bit of music, and then you got to wait for that to go, and then you got to upload. Listen. It's going to be a busy day for me. It takes a few hours. So I'm on Atlantic time. So Eastern Standard Time, most people know Eastern Standard Time and can do the calculations of the time. It's 8:15 in the morning. So it's early. Not real early for me, because I've been up since probably 7 o'clock. Wasn't that nice? 7 o'clock. I slept in today. So I went out, couldn't hang the bird feeder up. The lady chickens and Mr. Man, because Mr. Man's the only rooster that goes in with the ladies. I'm not putting him in the bachelor pad because I don't want to stress him out. Mr. Man has anxiety. I'm sure of it. Poor little guy. And his whole life is those hens and taking care of them and watching over them and calling them over when there's new food out or when he finds food. He eats last. When I put treats out, he calls them in and he waits till the ladies are done before he gets his. He's an amazing rooster. He's been really nice to me. Now, listen, I don't cuddle Mr. Man. He used to attack me. But him and I have an understanding now that I go in there and do my thing. I'm allowed to pick up the ladies even when he's around, I'm allowed to pick him up. But watch my step. Listen, so I mean, I'm not putting him in, let's calm down. I'm not putting him in with the other roosters. It's just, no. He's the man. He's Mr. Man. So I couldn't get that food hung up for him this morning. So I just put it down on a cement block so it's still up a bit and they can still eat it. I went to let the ducks out, and on the duck's door there's that mesh wire, so they're secure in there and no animals can. Well, I cut myself on it. That was today. Yesterday, when I did that video for you, and I shouldn't be telling you all this. I mean, nobody wants. I dropped my phone in chicken poop. At least it wasn't in the water, okay? And I washed it. It is what it is. At least it wasn't in the water, guys. It could have been a lot worse. It really... Just smile about it. And I mean, I laughed about it. I mean, what are you going to do? Stinking farm animals. And I love every one of them. Okay, guys, I will let you go. I just wanted to thank Nancy for looking for that for me. Thank you for the yarn conversation yesterday. It was amazing. I don't get to talk yarn anymore unless I'm on here. But her and I have a lot of things in common. And we like the same kind of yarns and the same colors. Yes, I do pastels a lot. She does like the bold neons a lot. But I still like them. And I still like to hear her views on them. Yep. Okay, guys, that's it. I gotta go. I got one more video, and then I gotta have a coffee. Can you see? I'm just I'm spiraling. Okay, guys, I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.